All right, everybody, we're back. Despite me being almost on my deathbed here, gonna fight through this tonight. The Dayquil is already kicking in. I can feel it. It is Sunday Sketch, and we're back. This is episode 28, but not only episode 28, as you can see right on the banner there. It is our 1-year anniversary episode. We've been doing this little show for a year now. 28 episodes in a year. That's not too bad considering conventions and holidays that we ended up taking off. And it also coincides with World Goth Day. It's also Mermaid. There's a lot going on here tonight, so we're going to dive into the art because we've got a bunch of people already drawing, and we have some guests coming as well. I'm Tom. What's going on, folks? It's episode 28. Sunday Sketching. I'm sick. My brain is leaking out of my nose on occasion. I will make sure you guys don't get to watch it or hear it as much as possible. You may see me taking swigs of Dayquil from time to time. That's our unofficial sponsor of the show is Dayquil. Thank you, Dayquil. And tonight we've got a bunch of artists already underway. We might even have some bonus guests, so stay tuned for that. Up first is Marissa Pope. Already got an epic booty on the table there.
I know. I haven't drawn a butt in a minute. Well, knowingly in a minute. So it's Booty Sunday.
It's Booty Sunday. I have a feeling that that's probably more real than we are ever going to know until we see the rest of this, because we've already got another booty happening right here. It's April Reyna, who is frozen again, apparently. We'll get April back as soon as she can, but you guys can see she's got our new mermaid character right on the front cover there, that Goth Day. So she's gonna be drawing that mermaid, and we have, of course, our sort of regular guest, Mr. CB Zane.
Hello.
Of course, also the artist on Goth Day last year and this year. So welcome, CB, everybody.
Hello.
Happy Goth Day to everybody. Marissa, I'm disappointed that the nails aren't black.
Oh, I know. I meant to go get them done this weekend, and I just did not feel like doing it. So we're gonna have a rave Goth Day for the third week in a row.
Rave
Next
/
week,
Goth Day.
well, I guess on the 12th. No, whatever day we do it again, they'll be different. So they're getting gnarly.
I feel like those have lasted a while, though, Marissa.
Yeah, this is like episode 3 with green nails.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah, they last. I do them like every 2 to 3 weeks. On Wednesday, I think it'll be 3 weeks of having green nails. But yeah, they're a little overdue for my taste, because since I let them grow long, they just get longer. So, I can't do anything. I can't peel tape. I can barely pick my nose. It's great.
Why are you trying to pick your nose?
Somebody had to ask.
Somebody had to ask. Sometimes
everybody's got to clean house once in a while. Come on.
Yeah, 1 is cleaning house, and 2.
You can pick your friends. You can pick your nose. You can't pick your friend's nose.
That is correct.
Oh, it depends on the friend. So.
I love you.
So Mr. Zaffo is here again. Mr. Zaffo joins us unofficially on the show, draws on his own, and then posts what he draws. Today is Goth Day, Christian. Goth Day is Goth Day is a real holiday for anybody that doesn't know. May 22nd is actually World Goth Day. Big Dog Inc. sort of commandeered it back in 2020 when we decided to have a little fun with our characters and redesign them for some fun covers. And everybody liked them so much that I was like, well, okay, if we do this again, I feel like we sort of need to level this up. And so Goth Day year 2 brought us Goth Day issue number 1, which is what Stevie's drawing on right there, which is an actual full-size story now, where we took these redesigned characters, plopped them all into the same sandbox, which is not the case in general Big Dog Inc. world. They all kind of exist in their own universes. But doing Goth Day allows us to put them all in the same place, interact with each other, and tell all completely new stories with these characters. So I tapped CB on the shoulder. I was like, "You want to draw something awesome?" He was like, "Yeah." And then look at it. It's awesome. It's freaking awesome. So Catnip was sort of the catalyst for this whole thing right there. She was the first one to be designed, and then we kind of, took some cues from there and designed out Scheherazade, and right there is Naomi from Ursa Minor. God, who else is in there? Scarlet from Kaiju Epic is in there. Dorothy Gale is in there. So the first issue was a lot of sort of cameo introductions to this world and into this these new character designs. And then this particular, the new issue, issue number 2, actually is a blend of princesses versus zombies in a lot of cases. But as you saw from our thing here, we've got a mermaid princess. So this is actually her first appearance in Goth Day. She's not made an appearance in the real world yet. Real world Big Dog Inc. So we went in reverse this time. We reverse engineered. Went Goth Day first, and then the actual princess will appear for the first time in Princesses versus Zombies in November 18th, which is officially Princess Day. So there we go. There's all the information you need, I think. But if you have more questions, certainly shout it out. And that's what we're here for. We want you guys to be a part of the program as well. And yeah, that's kind of what we're doing right now. Of course, the campaign is live, everybody. If you want to, and we're jumping again. If you want to get involved, the campaign is live. The links are in the feeds, whether you're watching us on the Big Dog Inc. page or my page. Just scroll up in the chat. You'll find the link. Join us tonight. Get us over that 8,000 mark. We've already broken records today for pledges and for backers for this particular project. And it's really exciting. It's great that people have come back for this, which, I assume would mean that they like the first one a lot. I don't know if you ever got this, CB, but I had people right off the bat when we were done last year, when they got their books, they were like, wait a minute, this happens only once a year. I want another one. I was like, well, it's Goth Day, not Goth Year. So you're going to have to wait for the next one.
Yeah, that happens. It's like can only do so much. But no, it was that was a lot of fun last year. Just everything just came together really, really nicely. Wes's colors were just perfect.
Wes did an amazing job this year. Wes was busy, and so we of course tapped Gat Melvin on the shoulder. Gat has colored stuff for both of us, and he's colored your stuff before. So this again, this picture that you're seeing there, that is Gat Melvin's colors and CB's lines. And we'll go through the campaign as we always do here tonight. But for now, we actually have one of our returning guests. Mr. DeBalfo is back from his extended hiatus. What's going on, man?
Good, man. How are you guys?
Doing well. Welcome back.
Good. What's up?
What's up? Not much. I've been drawing all goddamn day. It's just not stopping. Yeah. It's
glad you can make it back for the anniversary show.
Yeah. Oh, shit. I got to pop. Hold on. Pizza's here. I'll be right back.
Hope he brought enough for all of us.
I know, right?
Good, man. How are you?
No one's knocking on my door right
Awesome.
now.
Thanks. You too.
So let's get in on some of this art here. That's a lot. That's some big hair.
It is big hair. It's the only way to do it when you got a mermaid. They really love their Aquanet.
Stupid joke.
You're a stupid joke.
I am a stupid joke. That's why you hang out with me.
It was a great pun.
I just saw you yesterday,
Yeah.
so yeah, you're rubbing off.
I'm rubbing something.
I guess.
April's already well underway. April's already
Yeah,
inking.
pizza.
It's not like I'm actually going to get this done during the show. This is going to be a repeat of last Sunday. 4 hours later. Ah.
Well, you got big glitter and airbrush plans again.
Maybe. I honestly don't know. I just kind of fleshed this out. Did you see last week's?
I did, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it turned out really pretty.
What is my photo?
Take my mermaids very seriously.
I know. I still haven't finished mine from last week.
Ooh. Well, there's a lot going on.
Yeah, she came out
Are we all
with
doing
pencils and that was it.
mermaids? What are we doing?
Well, it took me like 5
No.
days to get my TPT thing taken care of.
Yeah, I feel like everyone has
Phoenix
decided to
Comic-Con.
draw the new mermaid character, which is
Okay.
totally fine. But you can do whatever you want, Mike. There's
Yeah,
there's no restrictions here.
I have eyes so far, so I can do anything.
So does that mean for November I get to pick from the Mermaid or Cindy for the book? Tom?
Yeah, I guess that's possible. Yeah.
Okay.
Spoiler alert. Jeez.
Well, you just said in November.
Yeah, but they didn't know that you were on there. Now they know.
Oh
Now
shit!
they have.
Sorry,
Now
guys.
they have
I'm-
extra information.
Bloody
I'm not-
favoritism.
Just kidding, guys. I'm not doing it. That was a lie.
Yeah, she just got fired
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
for dropping spoilers.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Okay, I
Marissa
fire
is-
my daughter like 3 times a day, so she's clear.
Marissa is also not doing a cover for Black Rabbit for me.
I'm not
Oh,
doing
good
that
to know.
either. I mean,
Good
No.
to know. Yeah.
Marissa's actually not in comics anymore.
I'm not. As of like 30 seconds ago, I don't do comics anymore. So I guess I'll just quit fucking drawing this. Bye. I decided. Well, no, I was telling Mike yesterday because he was doing an overlay on one of my pieces to like fix her face because she was like super fucked up, and poor girl. Oh, it is. It was supposed to be. It was supposed to be something super easy, and then it turned into us like bickering back and forth on the couch. And I told him, I was like, look, if this doesn't work out, then at least we can know that we'll have a successful career in plastic surgery. So if comics doesn't work out for me, I'll just go be a plastic surgeon and make everybody pretty.
We worked that girl's face pretty hard. It's true.
Like, no, why did you do it this way? Like, move her eye that way. And you're like, no, the lights were just going
no.
over here.
And I'm like, I'm not
Like,
going to listen to you,
no.
Marissa, because you started this drawing the wrong way. So your input isn't valid at this moment.
But you're doing it wrong. Just do it
You
this
got it
way.
right in the end. It's a really pretty face right now. As last I saw it, it was a really pretty face. I'll tell you that.
No, it's still a pretty face. Here, I'll show you.
No, not more spoilers, Marissa.
Fine, then I guess you won't see. Fine, I won't spoil.
I'm only kidding. Jesus Christ.
Sometimes you're just so mean to me. I can't tell whenever you're being nice and whenever you're being a jerk.
Oh, that's not true.
Is he being hangry? Does he need to eat some pizza?
I would, but I'm already late, so.
Well, you
My
can eat
job
and draw
to
today.
I'm sure if you took 30 seconds to like eat a slice of pizza, that the rest of the world would be like indebted to you to like take care of that. You're gonna wind up being a Snickers commercial.
Snickers pizza.
No, one of my biggest pet peeves is like if you're on the phone with somebody and they start eating and that munching, chewing sound that goes right into your
Well, there's
ear.
a mute button. Jesus.
I'm not that considerate.
Okay.
I'm considerate enough just not to eat for you guys.
Oh, God.
You can just. Well, no, I guess maybe you can't. I was going to say you can just turn your mic off, but it's built into whatever device you're using, isn't it?
Yeah, I got an iPad over here. Well, it would probably work. It's not a big deal. I'm not hangry. Marissa's just being a butt.
I am. I'm being a butt.
Tell them about your fancy banner that you got.
Oh yeah. So my banner is a foil banner for my table.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So what?
Foil.
So much extra.
I know.
It's,
I didn't even know that was even an option. He's like, well, he sent me like his banner spreadsheet option, Stephen Crawford. And he was like, we have this. And I'm like, oh, God damn it. Okay. Fine. Twist
How
my
much
arm.
extra?
Okay, well, I'm going to see this in person. And you said Steven did it?
Yeah, I think it was only like $40 extra. Like it wasn't even that expensive.
I am excited and I'm looking forward to seeing it. Do you have it in your possession already?
No, I don't. I just sent him the file. I just sent him the file today, and it's already printed. Like I sent him the file, and then like 20 minutes later, he had it. He sent me like a video of the banner, and I was like, Steven, like what the fuck? Like I just sent this to you. I said I didn't need it until Thursday, but
Ooh.
he said it had to like dry or something. So I guess it's like some kind of coating he puts over it. I don't know, but.
I am wildly intrigued.
Yeah, I'm excited to see like what it looks like in person because Tom, you know how those Catnip covers came out in foil? They were really bright and vibrant and really pretty. So
Yep.
They really did the colors like really came through. So.
Oh, that's what you put on the banner?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yep, that's still like one of my favorite covers.
I am in desperate need of replacing mine, so that'll be something I'll look into.
I'm excited to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Tom, in that PDF, was that Critter? As like a goth critter? Is that who that was?
Yeah, basically all the characters in there are goth versions of our characters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Is that what's happening? We got a catnip happening on your end?
Yeah, let's do that.
Groovy.
No, I always like drawing Critter. Too.
Mike,
I
how
love
big is
that
that?
rookie one.
Mike.
Huh?
How big is that?
I don't know. I just took an 11 by
Oh.
17 and put it in a paper cutter, and just arbitrarily chopped.
Oh.
Yeah. It's about comic book size.
I mean, I don't want it. I'm just saying. I wasn't really trying to steal pieces from you or anything. It just looked bigger than what you normally draw for like
Fine. I don't want your drawing either.
My God,
Fine.
eat something, Jesus!
She said I don't want it or anything. So
Well,
Whatever.
if you have a chance to sell
I
it,
know.
then like do that. Then like do that.
I know.
Okay. I take his stuff. He takes my stuff. So it's like.
Well, you
Yeah.
stole his
Yeah.
banner during Free Comic Book Day.
I did. That's because mine got destroyed and I didn't make a new one in time. Dude, Free Comic Book Day was just a fucking shit show for me. I forgot everything. I forgot my card reader. I forgot my sticky notes. I forgot my pasties. I forgot fucking everything. It didn't have a banner, so we had like makeshift one, which is like I'm not mad about because it was kind of funny.
Yeah.
So and we were talking about it, and it was actually supposed to be like a joke, and we're like, wait, that could work actually.
The plastic surgery thing was a joke too, but it might actually happen.
Yeah. After tonight, I might be applying for medical school. Let's see how all this goes.
Well, what history do you have as a medical student? Well, I took life drawing once.
I diagnosed myself with bronchitis and got that right. So, I can
Man,
move that for the same thing.
You're halfway there.
Well, I've got access to, Google and MD. What was it? WebMD.
Yeah. WebMD, yeah. I have access to WebMDs, and I'm pretty good at self-diagnosing. So, what you got?
Borderline hypochondriac, so it's fine. I just think I have everything, and I'm dying. So.
Well, that's what WebMD will tell you.
Absolutely.
Well, everything has to be considered serious. Otherwise, somebody's gonna be like, "Well, I'm gonna sue them because they had it wrong."
And they would win too. That's the kind of world we live in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's messed up.
Mike, remember that Dorothy I drew in that guy's sketchbook? And then I said I got drawn after Elias. Yeah, recent one. Elias sent me a message this morning and said he liked it and he thought it was funny.
That's nice.
I know. I'm so popular.
Yeah, so popular. It's too bad that you're out of comics after tonight.
I know. Yeah, it super sucks. I'm changing my life path.
Just when it was all going right.
Yeah.
I had to go and spoil that cover.
And spoil the second one almost. Jeez. But here's the trick, though. Should I spoil what their face is going to look like before they actually get their
you might as well go.
Should they wake up surprised? This is what I learned in comics. You got to wait until the publisher says yes. Ma'am, this is the medical industry.
That sounds like the making of a reality show.
Yeah, right.
Overnight plastic surgery. Palsy, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone looks like Kim K and Halsey.
Yeah. Someone goes in. It's free plastic surgery. You just don't know what you're getting done.
And you don't have any say.
Yeah, like the tattoo shows, right? Hey, you're gonna get a weird tattoo, but
right.
We might work on your ankles. We might work on your eyes. We don't know.
And I might be a shitty artist.
Yeah. Today's episode is a boob job. Here's the twist. It's all male contestants.
But they like them at the end. That's
right.
We're going to give him gummy bear fillings so it has a more natural droop and feel.
No. Everybody's going to get Henry Cavill pecs and butt tucks. It'll be fantastic.
With silicone implants?
With 90% accuracy.
Okay.
90% accuracy.
He's devoted.
Give them calf implants. I think that is the most hilarious thing in the world is calf implants.
It's like bicep implants. They do that too.
That's crazy. People do that too. That's nuts.
Yeah, it looks. It's bicep and tricep implants usually at the same time. It looks so bad.
Well, yeah, that's the same way when girls get butt implants. It's just do some squats, honey. You'll get it. You'll get there.
Yeah, right.
Do what?
Squats. They're mean.
I love squats. I hate upper body. I'm so weak.
When you get these quiet lulls, we just have to make sure Tom's still alive.
Oh yeah, I'm here.
Well,
sort of, kind of here.
Yeah. Or you haven't fallen into a deep sleep again.
Yeah, that's entirely possible. Entirely possible. Yeah, it's warm in here. I'm trying to sweat it out, just bake myself to, get over it, body. We're, gotta be done with this nonsense.
Would you come
I
down
did that once at Phoenix for I think it was Amazing Phoenix, and on Friday night, when I got back to the room, I was dying in my room. I knew I had the flu. I knew I had whatever. It was terrible, but I was by myself and I had 2 more days of the con. So when I got back to the hotel, I went. I wore all my clothes. I had everything on still, all my long sleeve shirts because it was kind of raining out at the time too. I had all my longs. I had everything, my jeans, everything on. Turned the heater up to like 95. Put all the blankets on, and just basically baked myself for the night. And just sweat it out overnight. And the next day I was basically, 80% good to go.
Mm.
I feel like you need to do a medical disclaimer.
I've never caught con crud. In all the years I've been doing this, everyone I know has caught con crud. I've never got it.
Oh man, you just doomed yourself.
I was just thinking that as I was saying it because I have a show in 4 days, and
yeah,
get it now.
We all do. You're gonna be Typhoid Mary.
No, I'm gonna have to share a table with him. Ugh.
Oh yeah.
Don't touch me.
Yeah, but your foil banner will deflect it all.
It will. I'm gonna set it vertical. I'm gonna set it facing him instead of facing the floor. So it
bullshit. You're gonna be
deflects.
like, hey, can I borrow that marker? You're gonna start sharing supplies.
One of us is gonna get the other person's food at some point. It's gonna happen.
Oh yeah. Here, does this smell funny?
Right. Just sneeze
it's not gonna just be him crop dusting you.
I've never done that to Marissa yet, actually.
He has.
You know what?
Yeah. Did you hear the yet? The yet.
Yeah. Like
it
I
never
don't
crossed my mind.
Oh.
Now it has. So.
Excellent.
Well, if you do, I'm gonna be mortified. Just so you know.
Well, I expect you to do it back.
I can't. We've been over this.
It becomes a game at that point.
Like if I have to use if I have to use the bathroom at your house, I have to go behind 3 doors and make you go outside. There's no way.
If she has to go to the bathroom here, she makes me go outside of my patio and closes 2 doors deep into my apartment and down my one bathroom. She goes in the master bathroom, which is basically a hallway. It's really long. And the toilet's in the back of that room. So she's behind a sliding glass door, the bedroom door, the master bathroom door, and then a hallway. And she comes out. She's like,
I'm surprised that an apartment has all of that available.
Yeah, it's not a bad setup, but it's still just an apartment, so don't think it's too fancy.
Right. I'm just like I said. I'm just surprised that you have all of that in play because usually it's like you have maybe a hallway.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. No, the master bedroom has a pretty sweet bathroom. It's got dual sinks and shit. It's not a bad bathroom at all for an apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you do have a nice apartment.
I do have a nice apartment.
Yeah.
I just need new carpets.
Oh, dude, me too. I've been needing new carpets. My carpets are fucking disgusting.
But it's like I've been in an apartment so long. I think I told you about this, Marissa. I've been here so long. I got granite countertops, a nice bathroom, and things like that. So now I have a standard for what I live in. And getting out of here and getting this in a house, it's going to be like, twice the amount. So I'm like, I don't want to leave my granite countertops. I'll just
slum it for a little while longer.
Yeah,
just take them with you. Just take the countertops with you.
I really should.
You basically paid them off the entire time you lived there. Yeah. You've bought yourself many granite countertops.
I have, absolutely. Like every 6 months I buy a granite countertop here.
Yeah, so they owe you.
That'll be my excuse.
Sir, the countertops aren't here. Well, I fucking paid for these, dude. They're mine. I'm taking them with me.
7 years. Fucking owing this. Mine. You guys probably forgot you had them.
Yeah, our current place is like so super posh that like I don't think I will ever leave. I mean,
yep.
I freaking love it here. We have a townhouse kind of layout, and I mean, I don't have to worry about neighbors above me or below me. I'm just like, oh gosh, and I don't have to worry about landscaping or pool maintenance.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm in like Flynn. It's good. Good times.
Yeah, landscaping was always a big one on me when I had a house.
Yeah, right?
Especially once I started doing art full time. I had no fucking time to do anything.
No doubt, right? Like, your lawn needs to be get mowed like once a week, but you don't even do that for your own hair. It's like, seriously.
Right.
This is crap, all of it.
I got enough kids. I don't need a lawn.
That's a good thing about Arizona. We don't really have lawns.
Just wait for the sun to scorch it within an inch of its life.
Like,
we have problems with weeds though. Like weeds grow like crazy when you get a yard out here.
So nothing else lives.
Yeah, right.
They don't have to fight anything for nutrients.
And we have yet another guest. Mr. Brian Peterson has joined us tonight.
Oh, sweet.
Brian, I'm trying.
Hello.
It's okay. I got kicked out like 6 times. I think it was computer error.
Yeah, however you want to make it work, Brian. Like you can see everybody else. They just have their cameras right on the art. So however you want to set it up, you'll be good.
How the hell are you guys doing
this? Actually, that's not a bad idea.
They're all well underway. There he is. Now you're getting
that's pretty sweet. That's cool.
I gotta figure out a way to set this up back here.
Are you using I'm
gonna back out for just a second here while I figure
this out. No problem.
Out.
Figure it out. We'll get you back.
The GoPro.
He's got a helmet with a mounted on top.
Right?
Make me seasick watching that.
Well, you're already sick, so you can't tell.
That's true.
Just blame it on the NyQuil.
Oops.
So you guys are all,
guys know,
or not all of you, I guess, but the 3 of you are going to be at Phoenix next week?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Well, CB, you should come anyway.
Yeah,
I
wanted
love
to say that, but I also don't want to say anything about the show. So.
Wait, what?
Phoenix just isn't what it used to be. That's all.
It isn't. When they got rid of the volunteers, that's when it was a sizable change in what
You noticed it? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was what,
but
2017?
It's still home base. It's still home base, and that's where I feel my most comfortable. That's where I feel like my battery gets recharged. I miss Arizona. Everything there tries to kill you, so it doesn't make any sense. Yet I feel so connected to that state for some ungodly reason.
Where are you from originally?
I absolutely love it. From Illinois.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. So I came from like a really small town called Sullivan.
Uh-huh.
And like I think it has maybe 3,000 people in it, maybe.
Wow.
Yeah, so I go from there to like Phoenix. Like there was no buffer in between. I was really it was just an insane move. I got nothing.
No, it was the same for me.
Nothing.
I came from.
I knew I wanted to get out. Small town living is not my thing. Yeah.
I came from like
but it was crazy that I got
New
to
Jersey.
follow
So.
you guys. Yeah.
Yeah, like I had no idea there was a comic community out here when I moved to Phoenix. I had no idea. And
it was such a strong influence too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we used to have like such a good time.
Right. So
like you do a store signing and make like convention money at a store signing out here for a while. It was crazy.
Or you get to know somebody at a store signing, and then you get that convention money at the convention, which is nice.
Yeah, absolutely true.
So
it's absolutely true. There was that, and like all us artists would hang out and stuff, you know.
Absolutely. In the last, since October, I've had 3 or 4 shows that were, they were new to me, and I did not do well, and that was humbling.
That will do
and I was like, you know what? I think I needed that a little bit. Yeah.
Was it a bigger show?
Okay, this is. I think it was just coming off of COVID and people not really understanding good layouts and trying to provide a safe environment with the screening process. And then part of it's attendance. And, you know, I'll have fun anywhere I go. And I've got tons of stuff to work on. So it's not like I was bored. It's just that justifying to Gus, you know, the travel expenses, that's where it gets a little hard.
Yeah, that's always the priority. Absolutely.
Fun. Yeah, right? You're just like, yeah, okay. You can only do so many of those before you have to, like, you know, I'm like, yeah, I know. So, but yeah, I'm so looking forward to Phoenix. And whether I do well or not, it re-energizes and charges my artistic battery.
Right.
So.
Cool. It should be fun.
I hope so.
That's what I'm going for. Like, I'm going in not really... I'm not going in pushing the fact to make money is not what I'm going in for.
Right. I took Tony Parker's advice and opened myself up for pre-con sketches and stuff.
Yeah,
and so basically, I've gotten a solid start. I started doing a Mary Marvel and Big Barda like pinup, and they're looking really nice. So
I love drawing Mary Marvel. It's like whatever she is, she's just fun to draw for me.
Not
necessarily popular, I guess you could say, but
it's nice to take like the not so popular and really have fun.
Yeah, and she fits well into like what I like to draw.
Absolutely.
That sort of a look, you know. So it's those two things put together.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna get like a ton of Mary Marvel requests. I
kind of miss you drawing the Squirrel Girl.
Man, I get that so often. How many times I get said that or asked about that?
Really?
It's not dead. It's just I don't have fucking time.
Oh, I know. Who does?
Yeah, but it's like it's been 2013. I think I put that out. And
sounds about right.
Yeah, I haven't really quite touched it since then.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like that was my heart and passion for a long time, and it kind of killed me because it's what I wanted to be drawing all the time, and I never had time to draw anything for it. That was such a tease for so long. Every time I'd be drawing something for anyone, except for Big Dog Gang, of course, I'd be like, I wish I was drawing the Squirrel Girls right now. Yeah.
See, this is how you keep getting work.
That's right. That's right.
See, he's got it figured out.
He doesn't have to worry about being a plastic surgeon.
That's right.
Unless the money's better. I ain't gonna touch boobs all day.
Yeah, but I gotta cut nipples off and stuff. I don't know if I want to do that.
Ooh,
ouch.
Yeah.
And replace them. You know, everyone's gonna have a ski slow boob. I don't care what kind of boob you wanted. You're getting a ski slow boob.
That's the best kind. Yeah, I'd be worried I'd like place the nipple in the wrong place. I'm like, fuck.
Like, my surgeries are gonna take like 5 hours longer because I can't get the nipples right.
You keep taking it on and putting it back, taking it off and putting it back on.
Yeah. Like, damn it.
You're erasing and redrawing.
And Zoom call and be like, Mike, what's wrong with this? Like,
yeah, right. And do a critique on an iPad.
You need to do an overlay on this surgery?
Yeah, right, exactly.
Hey, flip her over. Let me see. Let me see the rest.
Squeeze this, would you? Tell me if it's right.
It's crazy when people go to Mexico for plastic surgery. Just to save money.
Yeah.
They do a good job down there.
Yeah.
Do they?
They do.
Yeah. Yeah, they do a good job. So like so Albert, Mike, you remember Albert. So he he was a factory manager of where I used to work, and a lot of the girls down there would take time off work and they would go to Mexico and they would go get their plastic surgery done. Like they would get like boob jobs, butt lifts, like whatever they were wanting to get. And he told me that the reason they go down there is because they find out who like the head of the cartel's wives are. They find out who their plastic surgeon was, so they go to them because they can't fuck it up. Otherwise, like, you know, you're fucking up like the head of the cartel's wives.
That sounds safe.
Can't. Yeah, that sounds ultra safe.
You're not doing business with the cartel. You're just using the people that they use.
Right.
Yeah.
Close enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of how I
like,
see
no,
it too.
thank you.
Like now you're somehow associated and you're in.
Yeah.
So
But
what
that's
happens
just
is
what- that's
they
just
have
what
to
he-
stay there for their recovery. And they wind up being able to do a medical staycation. So they put them up in a resort during the recovery with a nurse that rotates through and takes care of them for that 7 days or whatever until they're able to like return home. So it's literally a medical vacation.
That's fucking cool.
Wow.
All right, I'm in. Get boobs done. It's happening.
My neighbor wound up doing it, and I was like, "What?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, it hurt like a bitch, but I did get to spend time overlooking the ocean."
Yeah, you get to recover on the beach. Nice.
Yeah, exactly. They fed me. The lady spoke English. It was fine. I was just like, "Well, that is a plus." Okay, so yeah.
You get some ass implants.
Got that figured out, Brian?
I think so. I'm hoping I do here. That's this is kind of my trial by fire run here.
Well, we do like fire.
Oh yeah.
And we like to
And hello
trial,
everybody.
too.
Sorry I haven't officially said hi. I appreciate you guys all having me on the show, and it's a pleasure to be with all you nice talented folk here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you're an hour late, so hurry up, catch up to everybody.
Sorry.
It's okay. I've been an hour late many times.
Only the important shows.
Yeah, but only to the important shows like Aspen and somebody else who was important. Aspen. Apparently, fuck them, right? I can't show up on time. I want to root for you so bad, do you? Because like you don't fucking show up.
Yeah, being
That's okay.
factually
You'll
late
just break
isn't
that
working
you're
anytime.
doing a cover for them any moment now, and it'll be fine.
Like I'll have turned in 2 weeks early. Oh.
Somehow it'll be an hour late still.
2 weeks early and an hour late.
That's right.
I live on a different time slice than all of you people.
Time slice. Is it like some kind of pizza?
No, that harks back to when Marissa and I first met. Like, I really like astronomy and physics and things like that. And at the time I met Marissa, I was watching a lot of documentaries on physics. And I saw this one that just blew my freaking mind. The guy, what was he talking? He was talking about traveling. He was saying like the past, present, and future are all happening at the same time. And this is all scientific theory. I don't know if it's quite that. He didn't use that word, but it could be that. And he used, God, it's so hard to tell the story because it's so fucking crazy.
Because they're all happening in sequence.
He was saying he took like a metaphorical timeline of forever, and he said, say we take this timeline of forever, we cut it up into slices, and we have individual time slices, is what it was, and that's what Marissa's calling back to. And he was kind of saying, imagine each slice. You can. I'm not even going to try to explain it.
Each slice is happening at the same time of each other slice.
In ways, yeah. It's been a long time since I've watched it, and I'm not nearly smart enough to reiterate it. So that's why I was like, Mercy, you have to watch this. This is going to blow your fucking mind. And I had her watch it. It was only like a 15-minute segment, and she watched it, and it's over. And she's just sitting there. She's not saying anything. I'm like, isn't that fucking crazy? There was no expression on her face or anything like that. And I forget exactly what she said, but she was like, so if I get this right, and we started talking about it for like, I don't know how long, just trying to make sense of the fucking thing. So, time slices.
I'm like, so if Alien's on the bicycle and he's going away.
Yeah, that was part of the explanation.
He's riding away from us. Then that means that we're getting older, but he's coming to us. We're getting younger. So I would like for the alien to be traveling towards us, so we just get younger.
See, when you explain it to someone who hasn't seen the video, you sound like an insane person. So I don't do that.
When the alien's riding his bike away from us, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
what?
right. Well, where did the alien come from?
It is interesting that if you are spending a lot of time above orbit or like in the air, time moves at a different pace than if you are down on the ground.
Yeah, it's like that movie Interstellar. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, I was going to say that.
And it's like that. He'll go to a different planet, and like 1 year on that planet is 7 years on Earth. Because it's orbiting a black hole, and the black hole's gravitational pull slows down time. So it's really cool. But I was listening to this thing on time travel a couple of days ago, and here's another trippy ass thing. They said there's been attempts to create time travel, whether it's through machine or whatever, and they're not saying it's impossible yet. They're not saying that. They just don't know. But if time travel does become invented, it's just going to cause chaos as far as time forever moving forward after that point. So they said from the moment a time machine or time travel becomes possible for humans, time at that point for infinity moving forward means nothing. It's irrelevant. With a time machine, you'll never be able to go, say a time machine was invented today, May 22nd?
Yep.
Yeah, 22nd, May 22nd. We can travel.
Goth Day.
Goth Day, right. Okay, so a time machine. We can travel to the future indefinitely. We can travel millions and millions of years into the future, but we can't travel back to last Wednesday. We'll never be able to go back before the moment that time travel was invented. So the catch with that is we can move forward forever, but from that point on, anyone from the future can travel back to May 22nd and do anything. They can come back and say something is invented right now, like, I don't know, some kind of compression software. They can come back and say that they invented the compression software and take credit for it and just cause all kinds of chaos and shit like that. But you can't go back and like kill Hitler or see dinosaurs. That'll never happen. But it could create a whole bunch of chaos as far as like you can get into an argument with your wife, and then in the middle of that argument, travel back in time, read a bunch of books and shit like that, and then go back to the argument, and your wife will think you're super fucking smart.
Is that what's happening right now? You're trying to like impress Marissa?
Yeah.
So okay. Yeah.
Nah, he just needs to eat.
Yeah, that's part of it. That's why I'm ranting. But I just found it fascinating. I found it fascinating. I was like, oh, that's crazy, because that makes sense. Yeah, if anybody from the future can travel back in time, they can totally mess shit up.
You guys watch Rick and Morty at all?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's all about that. The time police will come and get you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be a whole other thing, right? It'll be like the time
He's
force.
the most Mikeyest Mike ever.
But why couldn't you, if you can go back in time once time machine has been invented, why can't you go past the invention date?
I'm not clear on that. I'll have to look into that.
Okay, next episode, Michael.
Yeah,
tell us all about time travel.
I'll have my thesis ready next week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
will we be able to go back to this date and talk Marissa out of leaving comics?
Yes.
Depends on how good of a plastic surgeon I am.
Oh, true.
As long as the time machine was invented today, yeah. If it's invented tomorrow, no.
Because I mean, if you can't go back and see dinosaurs, I don't really see the point.
That's how I feel about it too.
Right.
I don't know why. Yeah.
I don't know. I do like being right though.
Science has also canceled that out. Science has canceled out that they can't create dinosaurs. It's not going to happen. So that is true.
Well, they found DNA. It wasn't of a dinosaur. It was like they found like intact DNA of like woolly mammoth it was like saber tiger, I think.
Yeah, because the DNA disintegrates. It becomes irreparable after 6 million years.
Right.
And that's within the realm of 6 million years.
Right.
So yeah, that's pretty cool though. They can do stuff like that.
Yeah, that was one of the things. Like they were saying that the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park aren't really dinosaurs because they had to use frog DNA or whatever else.
Yeah.
So they're actually all of the dinosaurs are some kind of mutation dinosaurs. They're not legitimate dinosaurs, whatever.
So those were real dinosaurs for that movie?
Yes, of course. Yeah, of course.
Oh.
Yeah, they killed them after the movie though.
There's this island.
Well, the more you know. The more you know.
Right?
Yeah.
Wow.
I expected more, CB. I expected more from you.
Well, let's just hope that the time machine gets built so that he can wow you.
So CB can go back to the 90s and see the dinosaurs.
Yeah. No, I saw Jurassic Park. I just thought it was all CGI and stuff. I didn't realize they were mutated real dinosaurs.
Science is crazy.
The things they can do with science these days. I can't draw boobs today. It's a terrible day for me. God damn.
Yeah, you should send it to Marissa and have her do a cover.
No, because she drew her boobs too low yesterday.
Oh,
I did.
She might be on her game today.
So if anyone's paying attention, send boob pics. So the reference.
I need reference. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Strictly for science purpose. You know that from this discussion.
Solicited boob pics. Solicited boob pics.
They're always solicited.
We are here for it. So what do you got going on there, Brian? What are we going to see from you here?
Well, I'm trying to decide. I think I'm going to do a Goth Blue Jay again here.
Boy.
With the dinosaur?
That's what I've been going for. I can put the dinosaur in there.
Ooh, Goth dinosaurs.
Right?
That sounds like Dustin's department.
Can't see anything, can you guys?
It'll be so incredibly 90s.
A little blurry.
It's a little pixely, but as your lines get darker, we'll see it.
Yeah.
This happens a lot when people are just getting started.
Let's see if I can get you guys closer up here. I'll have to mess with it in a minute here.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. We'll check in with you.
Yeah.
We'll check in with you.
And move, at your own pace.
What do all you guys use? How do you guys set up your cameras?
I took and bought one of those screen projector thingies that teachers use. When COVID happened, Amazon had a sale for those desktop projectors, and I bought one.
Nice.
Wait, you're serious? How does that work?
Huh?
Is it serious? Because now I'm not sure if it's real or not.
No, it's totally serious.
So how did that work?
It's the docu camera.
Okay.
And I mount it using the blue putty stuff so that it doesn't slide off my glass tabletop.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
I'll have to look into that. That's cool. All right.
It's really convenient. I mean, the bigger pieces of paper get a little harder because it's designed for smaller pieces, but
right.
It'll do most of an 11 by 14 sheet.
Right on.
Anything taller than anything longer than that, and I got to look into like a pedestal or something to mount it on so that I can back it away a little bit. But yeah, no, for this type of stuff, it works perfect.
Yeah, I bought a camera about a year or two ago, and it's not great quality. And my desk setup, my studio setup isn't ideal for putting a camera. It's not near my computer anywhere. So I've been dabbling with the idea of an alternate setup, but I haven't put any time into it. That could work.
Yeah.
You guys all have pretty clear pictures and stuff. I was just wondering.
I use an iPad right now. An iPad with the
I just use my iPad. I can't find this piece. What the fuck?
I just use my phone.
Yeah, some of it is the device you're using. Some of it's your internet connection. It takes a lot of things to be working properly.
I'm sure if you reflect back to the first, couple of episodes, you'd notice that we struggled with some of the similar issues that you are, which is how we got to where we are.
You gotta work the bugs out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah, there were some times that Mike couldn't make his microphone work, so he would just draw and he couldn't say anything because he turned his mic off.
The day you get razzed on because you can't defend yourself. I'm going to grab some pizzas. So.
Oh, and I'll have you know, CB, I started watching Ozark.
What are you thinking?
Well, the first season, the first and second season, they just had like that blue filter over the top of it, so I just drove me crazy. So I wasn't really watching it, but I was listening to it, and I do love Jason Bateman. Is that his name? Yeah. He is an interesting actor to have featured. So I certainly am now on board with. And I'm on the third season now, and his wife, what?
Oh,
she's a piece of work. Okay,
I know.
Anyway,
tell me you love Ruthie though.
I do. Oh, she is no nonsense. I love her. I just adore her. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
So just FYI, people from Missouri don't sound like that.
Well, I'm from Illinois, so yeah.
And it's not actually shot at Lake of the Ozarks.
Has anyone ever been to the Ozarks?
Yeah.
Is it nice?
Not.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I mean, watching the show.
I don't know if it's shot there. I don't know if that's an accurate reflection, but it's a lot of rocky coastal area, a lot of greenery. I don't know. It's beautiful. A little remote. A lot of hiking.
That's all right.
Yeah.
No, Ozark was shot in Georgia. It was not shot at Lake of the Ozarks. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you got 50-50 guess. It's either shot in Georgia these days or British Columbia.
Yeah, it's something to do with like the taxes or like the filming license or something.
Right.
So, guys, as we're hitting the 1 hour mark here, we're going to scroll through the campaign a little bit. We're actually $9 away from hitting $8,000 already today, which is awesome. As we talked about, here we'll just pop this up right here. Boop. There we go. As we talked about earlier, the campaign has already broken Goth Day records. Oh, let me get that dumb thing off the side there. There we go. The campaign has already broken its own Goth Day records of pledges by 20 so far. And we did 7,300-ish, something like that on the last campaign in day one. And so we're already 600 over on that. So, this has been a great start. At 9,000, we start unlocking stretch goals. So if anyone's watching and you haven't pledged or you want to add something on, you can be that 8,000 hero right now. But thanks to everybody who's already jumped in early and been a part of this. I know that everybody on the team really appreciates it, and we'll scroll through here a little bit and show you what's going on. This is a very simple campaign. I mean, most of Big Dog Inc.'s campaigns are pretty simple anyway, but this one is pretty streamlined and just a handful of variants. Again, Goth Day is basically taking Big Dog Inc. characters and reimagining them into this Goth universe where they can all sort of interact together, and we can build this new sandbox, which is really fun. First stretch goals, we got a few stretch goals that are already, lined up right here. 9,000 is the Bun Leung sticker. 11 is the Morgan Nicole trading card. 13 is the Keith Garvey magnet. And then if we get to 15, that's when we start talking about breaking campaign records for the entire campaign, and we'll have some stretch goals involved with that. And based on where we are already, I think we'll probably reach that point. So that'll be fun. Now, of course, these pages that you're seeing by CB, these will be colored. This is not a black and white book. Gap Melvin is currently finishing up Oz for us. So as soon as he's done with that, he'll be jumping right over on to Goth Day. So we just got a handful of pages. Actually, CB's already given me some more, so I have to put some more in here. But we do have some pages for you to check out so you can see what's going on. This is going to be a super moody book with the color palette that we're doing, and you can kind of see, when you're underwater, there's ways you can cheat light, but I didn't want to cheat light. I wanted it to be very dark, and so we've kind of figured out some ways to cheat and use the environment to help us light these panels up. And you can kind of see right there, you've got the glowing jellyfish is going to help us do some of this that we're going to need to do tonight on this book. So I think it's going to be really cool. I think it should come out really nice. Here are the covers, of course. CB and our brand new character, our new Mermaid Princess, right at the top. As with all of our campaigns, there's always the easy access book. It's $10. It includes your shipping. Even when we do these basics, though, they're still pretty limited. Instead of doing 2,000 or 3,000 like we used to do, we only do 500. So they are still relatively limited.
And there's an example of Get's colors.
Correct. So this is, essentially what you're going to see on the inside of the book once he's done his coloring magic. So if you just want some mermaids, we got you covered. Here is the character that started it all. This is Catnip, done by M.R. Gunn. I really like this. It is a horizontal cover, so that's how it's designed on the actual book itself. And all the variant covers, just like we do with all the other campaigns, they're limited to 150 copies. So that is all she wrote. We have Carl Liversidge and Naomi, of course, originally designed by Nia Rufino back in 2020 Goth Day. Naomi has now been around a couple of times. Bill McKay has done a drawing of her, and now Carl Liversidge. This is Rookie's first time in the Goth world. Keith Garvey, really, I love this piece so much. It is currently, or at least it was currently, the top selling book that we had. It's always interesting to see what people rush into on these campaigns. For those of us that do Kickstarter campaigns, do you watch that, CB? Do you kind of watch the chart, hey, this guy's winning and now this guy's winning, and back and forth and back and forth?
Yeah, I do. And selfishly, I look because I want to be the one that's winning. I want my cover too. But no, I do. I watch that all the time.
It is interesting because there's a lot of times where people will rush in for a certain one, and you're like, oh, okay, that's the one. And then as the campaign goes, another one just starts going up the charts. It's like those particular artists, fans have found it, and suddenly it's like tick, 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 that goes up. So yeah, it's a fun little thing. In the back end of Kickstarters, they have a chart of everything that's been bought from your campaign, like a big graph, and it shows like this one sold 20 and this one sold 14 and whatever. So it's kind of fun to watch what people are finding and when they're finding it. Scarlet, also done by MR Gunn. This is our rock star from Kaiju Epic, of course. And Mr. Brian Peterson. This is Blue Jay. This is Blue Jay's first appearance in Goth Day as well. He's got himself propped up in the tree. Really nice job. Loving this. So we've got a few new people or a few new characters in Goth Day. But of course, the big one is our mermaid princess, who is, sort of the star of the book. So, and then of course there is spin-off comics. If you guys missed this a couple of years ago, you can still get some of these. This was the first appearance of Catnip, first story appearance of Catnip, and it also. So this is an anthology book, but instead of like normally in an anthology book, it's like a bunch of little like 8-page books or 8-page stories. This is 3 20-page stories, so 3 full-sized stories. So it's a 60-page book, guys. First appearance of Catnip, Wendy Shainer's Sireness there in the middle, and then CB Zane's Mighty Might there on the right. So 3 full-sized books. You can still get some of these from us. But at least on my end, these are starting to dwindle. So if you haven't gotten one of these, do yourself a favor and grab one during the campaign or at some of the cons that I'll be at in June. I'm doing 3 cons in June. Who knew? And then combination rewards. So here you've got the Goth Day book by CB, and then we have a variation of it with the yellow sky that is the Virgin Edition. So these are going to be limited to quantities ordered as far as the Virgin Editions go. We already have a ton of orders on these too, so people are really digging this. And if we get orders for 50, we're going to make 50 of those Virgin Editions, and then they're going to be gone. So you can't come to me later and be like, "Yo," be like, "Nope, they're gone. That's it." So please, anything that is limited to quantities ordered, grab it ASAP so you don't miss out. Easy, quick catch up. You can get last year's Goth Day and this year's Goth Day together. One easy pledge. I took about 25 copies of last year's books and set them aside because I knew there'd be people that missed out and they're going to want these books. So you have an opportunity to get last year's books, but only a very limited amount of them. There's like 25, and I know I already have some pledges for them. So if you missed last year, we can get you hooked up, but there's not much of it left. And then, of course, there is the Cross the Veil combo, which gets you all 7 covers this year. That includes CB's Yellow Virgin Edition, too. All 7 covers in one shot. All of them are Virgin covers, of course, except for the basic logo edition. And yeah, you can see them all right there. And then, of course, we do holofoils. So we have the rookie holofoil. All the holofoils are printed to order. Printed to order, folks. So we have rookie available. We have the Naomi. Now, this one's not quite done yet. You can see the difference. She's got her hand lifted up with her ring on her finger. So it's a little different from the basic Carl Liversidge. But he's not quite finished yet. He's going to be adding some like sort of electrical effect around the ring. So there is going to be some more to this art. As soon as we get it done, we'll change the image and we'll make an update and show you guys the final image. But there's a little bit more happening with this foil as well. So like I said, we'll show you when it's all done. But this is a different version of the basic cover. And then CB's holofoil, Virgin cover is available as a holofoil as well. Again, quantities limited to order.
I can't wait to see that in a holofoil. That's going to look really cool.
It should be amazing. It should be amazing. And then there's some metal editions. We have the MR Gunn Scarlet on metal. We have the Blue Jay on metal, and we have the Catnip on metal. Those should all be just ridiculous. As with the foils, the metals are all printed to order, folks. So grab them. don't miss out. We're still here for another 45 minutes. You have questions about the campaign, let me know.
Are any of those printed to order?
No. No. And as of right now, we are $9 away from hitting $8,000 on day one, and we still have basically an hour and a half before the official Kickstarter day ends. So hitting 8,000 should be pretty easy. And then, like I said, at 9,000, let me get this dumb thing away again. At 9,000, we unlock the Bun Leung Mermaid sticker. So we're very, very close to hitting that already on day one, which is awesome. So thank you guys for diving in big time today. We appreciate that. What's up, Edward? How are you, man? Good to see you. And Christian, you grabbed some trades and stuff. Yeah, awesome. Awesome.
What a way to lift your spirits, even in spite of Big Will. You're going to need a neon orange monochromatic one just to mark the day.
Well, the Blue Jay is pretty orange. There's a lot of orange going on there. That'll be good. That's good. That's good stuff. So let's see. We're back. Let's check up on the art here. We have a Goth variation of the Mighty Might for those that have not picked up on this yet.
Mm-hmm. I was going to do the Mermaid, but I did the Mermaid last week, and I was like, well, I got to do something different. And her and Catnip are connected.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But Might didn't first appear though in the spin-off comics. So where did she first appear?
That was her first standalone story.
Right.
But she first appeared in Scorpiana. Scorpiana number 1. And then in the form that most people know her, because her look was a little different in number 1, but number 2 was like debut of her actual like current look. And then spinoff was her first debut solo story.
Yeah, we got some Mermaid happening here.
Yes, we do. And an empty marker.
With what?
And an empty marker.
Oh, it ran out.
Yeah.
That hair is looking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you. I wanted to try something different. I didn't want to ink it. I just wanted it to be like softer, so I just like did it in layers of marker instead of inking it out first and then marking over it.
Yep. Well, it's turning out just spiffy.
Oh, thank you. See what I mean? I can't do anything with these things. There we go. It took longer to do that than I wanted it to.
Yeah, Mr. DeBalto's got a catnip there.
Catnip.
Did you get a little pizza snack?
I did.
Okay, good.
I didn't want to turn into Joe Pesci. So
And Mermaid. Oh wow, that's a lot of work since we last saw this. Boom.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
All those scales. Holy smokes.
Mhm.
Oh, I love mermaids.
Wait. 2. Under.
And of course, if you guys are interested in these pieces, they do go up for sale. So if you want to, since Ryan's not here, the guy who hoards all his pieces, just check out, contact the artist and let them know you're interested. I know you put up. Is yours still for sale, April? Because I know you made your post earlier. Has anyone claimed it yet?
No, not to my knowledge.
Okay, all right. I didn't want to say it was available if somebody had already jumped on it.
No, at the moment, I believe it is still available.
And then Mr. Peterson. All right, so are you doing Blue Jay? Is that what happened?
Yeah, I think so. Let me see if I can get you guys to get a little view of this. There's a little bit of lag on my phone here, so give it just a second.
Oh, yeah, now it's coming
There it
through.
is.
Now it's working.
Mm-hmm.
Beauty. Good stuff.
Nice.
I'm just kind of throwing together an outfit on here. I don't even know. Kind of making her a little more evil, I guess, than Blue Jay normally is.
Clothes are overrated.
Because girls don't wear clothes.
It's Goth day. They could go out in a hefty bag and be super hot. Little extra eyeliner, I'm in.
Well, folks, we have crossed the 8K mark.
Nice.
We have done it.
And there was much rejoicing.
Oh, yeah. Somebody grabbed a quick catch-up combo and some Princesses versus Zombies, putting us over 8,000 for the night. For I guess technically for our first 10 and a half hours. Pretty nice, pretty fun. We'll probably be able to I'll probably wake up tomorrow and have the stretch goal unlocked. So keep your eyes open for that. Bun, the mermaid he did for the sticker is unbelievable. It's so freaking good. And there's all those folks are out at MegaCon tonight, so hope they all have good trips back.
Yeah, how was MegaCon? I was kind of following stuff here and there, best I could.
It looked good.
Did any of you guys do it? I thought some of you were there. No.
Ryan is. No, just Ryan.
Oh, okay.
My experience is it's a very cosplay and anime heavy show as far as the attendees go.
Right.
And so it's always kind of been like a weird, not really bad, but not really good, you know?
Yeah. Yep.
It just kind of, I don't know. So we haven't done it for forever. I was there with Nei one year. That was fun. But yeah, it hasn't been on my radar for a long time. That may be different in the Artist Alley realm. But as far as, like a vendor booth, a publisher booth, just not something that's on my radar.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the inks. Inks are happening. Catnip inks. And April, you said you're not going to finish April, but you're knocking this down.
Oh shit, yeah, no doubt. But you know I'm gonna spend about 4 hours coloring this thing. Like, it's gonna be 2 a.m. and I'll be like, look what I can do. I literally love doing mermaids. I'm gonna be taking my time. We got background to do, iridescent or spray glitter stuff. I got my colored pencils on hand. Actually, yeah, I do. I stole them back from my daughter. Excellent. Mousy Mouse is very creative, and she likes to use my colored pencils, and I don't care as long as I get them back at the end of the night. So she busted the zipper on the carrying case. God bless her. Mm. That kid breaks everything she touches.
How old is she?
She's now 7. Mousy Mouse the Destroyer. She's special. I love her.
Oh. You're going to keep her then?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
What are the options? Nah, she's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah. Destroyer of worlds and hearts as far as the eye can see. And then Gus will be like, nah, she's just misunderstood. I'll be like, what? No.
So, Brian, any Colorado stuff happening that people can come catch you at this summer?
Oh, yeah, I got a lot going on here in Colorado. Actually, I probably have at least one show a month here in this state. Pretty sure I'm booked for Denver Pop Culture Con or Comic Con or Fanix or whatever they call it now. I don't even know. They change it every year. But the big Denver show, they took my money, so I'm pretty sure I'm in, but still waiting. I've got a really fun show in Colorado Springs. It's just called the Colorado Springs Comic Con. And it actually is a pretty good show every year. A lot of comic stuff. They usually have some really awesome celebrities. I got to meet Robert Englund there and Lance Bishop and, a lot of cool horror actors, the stuff that I like. So, but yeah, just a lot of off and on shows just throughout the whole summer, all the way through till November. I'll be busy.
Excellent. Yeah, I've managed to put myself into 3 shows in June. So I go to Oz every year in New York. That's the first weekend of June every year. Then the weekend of the 18th, I'll be in St. Louis for MightyCon. And then the week after that, I'm out in Albuquerque for Duke City. So that's the most shows I've done in a month in years. So that's kind of crazy.
It's hard to do multiple, 2 isn't so bad, but once you do 3 or even 4 in a month, that's when you just get drained. It's a lot of work for all of that.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. That's one of the reasons why I slowed down. But, when the invitations come, it's like, oh, well, okay. And then CB and I will be down in Akron again this year.
Yep.
I think that's November. like early
Is
November.
it that late?
I think so. Maybe it's October. I don't know.
I'm trying to think when it was last. I want to say it was. I don't remember. Maybe it was early November. I don't know.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm looking it up right now because now I don't know. Yeah, November 5th and 6th.
Okay.
And that's their 10-year anniversary for Akron Comic Con as well.
Oh.
So that'll be cool. That's an amazing show because it's so small, but they bring so many people in there. It's unbelievable. I've really only seen that a couple of times with a couple of shows, but even on the other shows that I've seen, like 3,000 people come through on a weekend, like they're 3 or 4 times the size of Akron, but Akron just is like boom, here comes all of Ohio to this show. It's great.
Yeah, it was a fun show. I like doing that.
Okay, mine is officially off the market.
No Mermaid for you.
That's right. She's got a home.
Woohoo.
Is that somebody that just ninja'd in and grabbed it, or someone we've been chatting with?
All of the above. I think she was trying to not was trying to keep it available for another client or somebody to step up and be like, yeah. And I'm like, well, if I posted that I was doing mermaids, people know that I'm going to be doing mermaids. It was no secret that it was up for grabs, and nobody's pre-claimed it. And she's like, okay, I'm in. I'm like, okay. So next year, I definitely want to make a point to do Mermaid again. I did it last year. It was so much fun. But I just haven't been able to manage my time very well.
Oh yeah, red inking. I like it.
That red on.
This is Mike DeBalfo's first ever Catnip, guys.
Yeah, it is.
First ever Catnip.
It's also the first time I've ever drawn. It's pretty good, I think.
You might have a future.
My grandma said the same thing.
In plastic surgery.
In plastic surgery. Right.
Well, I guess the fancy term is augmentation. Let's see.
Looking good as always, everybody. Glad we got such a big house here for our 1-year anniversary. Of course, we are missing Ryan Kincaid, who decided to ditch us for MegaCon.
Nobody misses them.
Boo.
We'll just have to give him static in a couple of weeks. Oh yeah, we are going to have a couple of weeks off here, folks. Next week is Phoenix, of course. The week after that, I will be in Oz. So we'll be back here in 3 weeks for our next show. So we're going to have a little bit of a gap as we have some work to do out there in the real world.
Do you already know who we're going to be hosting?
Oh, I have no clue. It's way too far out. I don't know. 3 weeks could be all kinds of campaigns that light up in 3 weeks. So I have no clue right now.
What weekend are you going to be at Oz?
It's the first weekend of June. So like the 3rd, 4th, 5th, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Allison and I will be coming through on the 1st. If you want to get together like we did last time for some dinner.
Yeah, let me know.
Which is that Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday should be fine. So, yeah, just give me a holler when you're heading this way.
Yep. Once I got an ETA, we'll let you know.
Cool.
It's actually going to be one of the few remaining Munchkins at the Oz show this year.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
How old are they?
Oh, they're like 90s. Yeah. This one was one of the very young ones. I think there's only like 3 or 4 left at this point. So yeah, and they used to have a couple of them sort of rotated for a few years while I was there. But it's been a while since they've had any, and they've got one this year, so that'll be fun. I met I'm not gonna remember her name now, but she was the original Scarecrow's granddaughter at the show once, and so I gave her a print of our Scarecrow, the Indian girl Scarecrow, which she thought was amazing. That this character that is understood as her grandfather, could be modified into, other things and keeping the Scarecrow character, kind of fresh and alive. I was like, oh my God, that was amazing.
Huh. That was Ray Bolger, right? Is that right?
Yes. Yeah. Bolger. Yes. Correct. I always get Bolger and Lar. Lar was the lion. Yeah. Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Lar was the lion. Bolger was the Scarecrow. Yes.
So was Michael Jackson. When he was easing on down the road.
There's a really interesting movie called Ozland, if you guys ever come across it. Basically, it's sort of a really weird... I can only describe it as like a post-apocalyptic thing, except it's not like Mad Max or anything, but it's definitely something bad has happened to the world. And they don't really go into it too much. But
I feel like I've heard of it before, or seen part of it before.
Yeah, so these two guys basically are wandering, and they just stumble across a copy of The Wizard of Oz in this, this guy's house that's all destroyed. And this one guy's reading it, and it's sort of it's blending into his surroundings, and he starts to believe that the story is true, and that the Wizard of Oz book is an actual telling of things that happened. That like a history book.
Yeah.
And it's such an interesting concept, and it's such an interesting story, the way that it's told. I I don't even want to say too much more because I don't want to spoil it. But it's called Ozland. So if it ever pops up on like Amazon Prime or something, give it a try. I think you might dig it. It's a really unique thing. There's only one piece that I didn't understand. And I know that some of the guys from Ozland are supposed to be coming to the OzCon next year, 2023. And so 100% I have questions. Like, what the hell is this, dude? But the rest of the movie was actually really cool. It was really unique. So.
What are you in time wise? Oh, good.
20 minutes.
No pressure.
Yeah, hurry up.
Yeah.
Of course, everybody will post their pieces when they're done, folks. So even if we're not done during the show, just go make sure you're following everybody here on Facebook, and you'll get to see the final pieces. We got some ink happening here on Blue Jay now.
Yeah. A little rusty on the traditional inking here.
Yeah, all your pieces, when you turn them in for me, they're all just pencil.
Yeah, a lot of times I prefer the digital inks just because you can do fun effects, and it's a lot easier to erase things and do what you need to do with it rather than the very, very permanent normal real ink.
That's what whiteout's for. Really fine.
So we have gotten a boost here. We rolled over 8,000. We're now at 82.56. 168 backers. So we are really rolling tonight. Thank you, everybody.
Hey, Tom, remember that $8,000 you owe me?
So, Brian, are you going to come back next, 3 weeks from now and join us again?
3 weeks from now? Is that the next time you guys are doing something?
Yeah, we got to take the next 2 off because of some cons getting in the way.
Yeah, if you guys don't mind, I'll come back.
Awesome.
Nice.
And you don't have to ink and color. If you want to just do pencils, you can.
Yeah, I'll figure it out next time. I'm just kind of winging it this time. We'll see.
Oh, sure.
It's a good thing we got him to commit since Marissa's done after tonight.
Yeah, well, I mean,
yeah. My whole career was done. It was done 5 minutes into the show. Shame.
Until she gets, in trouble for tax evasion, with improper medical billing.
Oh, I listened to plenty of true crimes about that. Like some lady killed her husband because he made her, like she was a nurse or something, and he was a plastic surgeon, and he made her, she was a nurse, but he had her like running the business side of his practice. And so like she was doing like all kinds of bullshit with like the not taking out proper taxes of the employee forms and this, that, and the other. And it was just a mess. And so she ended up killing him because she thought, well, if I kill him, the practice isn't really mine anymore and I can get away with it. So she killed her husband to avoid paying taxes.
Wow.
It sounds a little legit, so I'm okay with that, really. Poor dude, but fuck taxes.
You died. It's fine that you died, guy. It's cool.
Dude, I can't. Oh God, just you know what? 2 weeks ago, I'd have been like, "Oh man, that's awful," but like a 55-minute conversation with Arizona tax revenue people, then having to reset my goddamn passwords, and then having to wait an extra hour, which turned into like 8 days because I never got back to it. I finally got the licensing part working towards Phoenix Fan Fusion. It's fine. It's fine. Their system only sets 3 times a day at like 9 a.m., 1 p.m., and 4 p.m. And I'm like, I haven't used it for 2 years. What do you mean I have to wait an extra hour for the system to reset? Like, what? And then I got busy and didn't get back to it for 8 days. So
that's what they want.
So you gotta kill Gus, is what you're saying.
No, this is why he does it usually.
So he doesn't get killed?
Saying.
I don't know. That lady didn't get away with it, so she's in jail.
Okay, but
that's what I'm saying. Don't kill Gus because you'll probably go to jail.
Well, I kind of like him and stuff. And he does the taxes. That works out pretty good. I lead a very charmed life. He's safe.
Oh, shit. Well, my iPad might die suddenly on us. So.
Well, we're in our final minutes here. Minutes. If anyone wants to grab that catnip once Mike's done, shoot him a message
before I die.
It's yeah.
Before his iPad dies. Before his iPad dies.
It's gonna be worth a fortune tomorrow. I'm just saying.
Oh, and Brian, I don't know if anyone reached out to you yet. There was a guy on the campaign who was interested in getting your line work for the Blue Jay.
Yeah, I got kind of an odd email. I was wondering, I was going to actually write you and see if it was legit. So since you bring that up, yeah, I did. I did get a notice.
Yeah, he's an art collector, and he was like, and I was like, dude, literally everything on this is digital except for Brian's. And I told him to reach out to you on Facebook. He said he found you there, and then he was going to contact you. So that's real.
Okay, I'll get back to him.
It
was just the whole thing was worded and phrased. It was a very odd email.
What was the name? Do you remember?
There was only a first name.
Did it start with an M?
I think it was an M.
Yeah, so that's him.
Yeah.
You want like pictures of your feet?
Sitting on cake.
Draw me a sketch with your toes.
Oh God.
Getting slick.
I'm in love with the hair on that, Marissa.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't think I've ever used that pink color before. And I'm hoping her hair's pink and not red, because if it's red, well, it's pink now. Executive decision tonight. I'm the plastic surgeon and a hairdresser.
Overall aesthetic improvement person.
That's the official title.
Manager of style.
So I've just decided to make the executive decision tonight, Marissa, that I'll go ahead and hire you back to do Princesses versus Zombies covers.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I don't have to do plastic surgery anymore. Thank God, because I'm not that smart.
Okay, good.
I can't.
Good.
I won't make it to medical school. My memory is so bad.
Yeah, but you've seen Orange is the New Black. You'll be fine.
I'm not gonna marry anybody and then make them be my assistant, so they'll want to kill me. So
yeah, but okay. But you could fashion a bunch of Harry Cavill wannabes into the world, and I mean, really, that would be a blessing upon the world, right? With cap implants,
it would be.
You know, the
Build my own army of
products. Yeah. There you go.
My own army of Henrys. Oh yeah.
Excellent. I like where this is going. Complimentary Speedo with every visit.
I knew there was something wicked going on in that mind. As soon as that laugh came out, I'm like, uh-oh, here it comes.
It usually comes like, a good deal earlier in the show, but yes.
Oh, dang. Look at that tail. That's nice.
You like the tail?
Yeah, it's popping. I like it. That's groovy.
The patterning is all off on it, though.
Oh, I know. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Go ahead and start over.
I'm the plastic surgeon. I'm the plastic surgeon.
Looks fantastic. Guys, CB Zane here. First appearance of Gothmite.
Yep.
First appearance of Gothmite. Give CB a message if you want to pick up that piece of art. It is, of course, on the Goth Day sketch cover as well. So you get first and only Gothmite, at least at this point, and the book as well. Give him a shout out. Marissa got that mermaid booty happening.
Mm-hmm.
It is happening. Shoot her a message if you need to have that mermaid in your collection. Mr. DeVolfo wrapping up Catnip here. I like that. That ballpoint red. It's not ballpoint, cool. But you know what I mean.
yeah, it's like a Micron.
Yeah, Micron red. Yes, Micron red. It's a nice look to it. Very cool.
Where did you find colored Microns?
It's not technically a Micron.
Is there such thing?
Pen.
Yeah, there's such things.
Yeah, they make different colors.
I thought so. I haven't been able to find them.
Yeah, no, it's a Uniball pen, but it has a really nice red.
Yeah.
I got that like Target or Staples or some shit.
Okay.
Yeah, CB they have all the colors. Well, they have some of the colors in and Copics. So
they've got
okay.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I have the black Copics. I just don't have colored.
I
thought I saw someone mention colored Microns. That's why I was asking.
Yes,
yeah, they make those too.
They have them. I've got green, pink, brown, blue, Copic multi-liners and the Microns. You can find them at the art store, like Jerry's Artorama, Dick Blick. I know there's Arizona Art Supply, Texas Art supply. But yeah, they're found a la carte. Like you just have to pick them up and buy them.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and they don't bleed when you run them over with a Copic marker, but you gotta wait like I don't know, an hour for it to dry to ensure that.
Okay.
That's a little art info for you as well. You folks out there stocking up your art supplies. So if you want that catnip, hit up Mr. DeBalfo. He will tell you how to go ahead and get that catnip, put it into your collection. So sorry, but April's is gone.
Yep.
It is spoken for. Poof, it's out of here. It's not even done, and it's gone. So she'll post her the final later on, so you guys get to see it. And Mr. Peterson, you're going to sell your piece as well?
Yeah, I'll sell it. Sure. If
All right,
anybody's
there you go.
interested.
So go over there. Make sure you're following Brian. He'll show you the final when it's all done. And if anyone wants to grab that Blue Jay piece, that may be the first ever Blue Jay fan art or sketch art, right?
Damn straight.
Yeah, yeah. So there you go. We got some firsts tonight on the show, which is awesome. So get that first Blue Jay sketch art, and get the first Goth Mite and the first Mike DeBalfo catnip. So a lot going on. This was a good time, everybody. We have done our time. Again, we're going to take 2 weeks off. We got some cons in the way. We'll be back in June. I don't know what date that is. Hold on a second. Let me look at the dates. So 29th, 5th. So the 12th is what we're looking at. The 12th is what we're looking at. Will be our next show. Don't know what it's going to be. We'll figure that out along the way. But 2 weeks off, and then we're back. So hope everybody has a good week. Well, have a good 2 weeks, because we're not going to see you for 2 weeks. And we'll see you then. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
See ya.
See you guys.